Hello, welcome to Masaryk University Introductory Admission. I'm Martin Waszek from Center for International Cooperation, and I will take you through the online admission that we stream on YouTube. This session will be for students coming from our partner institutions and also students within the Erasmus ICM program. It will be a series of presentation videos, speeches that will talk about Masaryk University, will give you the introduction to Center for International Cooperation and in its activities. I will talk about courses, accommodation, and I will introduce you to Orientation Week activities. I will also welcome here the president of Erasmus Student Network at Masaryk University, who will talk about the activities for students. And at the end, I will also talk about Erasmus ICM program and its features. The last session will be only for students coming through the Erasmus ICM program. So after the online stream, there will be a student activities fair that starts at 11 o'clock on Zoom, and from 1 p.m. There will be also in-person admission in Cinema Scala, and we will give you the IC cards, and you will also have a chance to register for the ESN club, and you will also have a chance to sign up for different activities at Masaryk University. Let me start with playing an introductory speech by Mr. Pavlik, the Director of Center for International Cooperation.
Students, at this moment of the year, I usually stand in front of a massive crowd of international students who have come to spend their semester abroad or their degree studies at Masaryk University. Unfortunately, due to the problematic, if not tragic and definitely somewhat crazy situation we have been facing in the past 18 months, I have to address you in this rather impersonal way. First, let me welcome you at Masaryk University on behalf of the Rector, Professor Martin Bareš, and let me thank you the most heartily for having come to study in the Czech Republic and Brno, despite all the problems you had to cope with, despite the last-minute changes of the health situation, and despite the tests and vaccinations you had to go through before or will have to go through after arrival. The fact that you are here is an eloquent proof of how important it is for you to study abroad. Please be assured that we know it as well, and that is why we will, after the lockdown of the previous 2 semesters, reopen face-to-face teaching with the beginning of this fall, even though with some minor limitations regarding, for instance, the number of students in a classroom. We are ready to switch again, in case of necessity, to online teaching. On the other hand, we understand that online courses are not what you have come here for. Especially in the case of exchange students, you have come here to feel the atmosphere of a physical international classroom, to meet new international friends on an everyday basis, and to live this unique, once-in-a-lifetime experience. All this is something online teaching is naturally unable to offer. The study abroad period is not only about teaching and learning. I hope you will be able to explore with your new friends also the city's charms. Brno is small enough so as not to be too chaotic, but it is large enough to offer all the opportunities you would expect a big city to offer. When you ask foreign nationals who live here why they have chosen a city with such a strange name, Brno, they usually point out that the city has a human size. It is very safe and peaceful, very calm, even a bit lazy, New Yorkers would say, reasonably clean, with efficient public transportation, a lot of interesting architecture. It is sometimes nicknamed a Little Vienna. It is culturally rich and intellectually inspiring. It offers excellent value for our money, especially in terms of food and inevitably drinks. And last but not least, at a closer look, Brno has a vibrant atmosphere of a young and lively city, thanks mainly to its more than 70,000 university students. Let us hope that the persisting anti-COVID measures will gradually come to an end, and there will be no fourth or fifth wave of COVID together with the regular autumnal flu. In the meantime, please do be cautious. You do not have to be excessively afraid, especially if you have been vaccinated, but respect the safety and health regulations in force, including social distancing, gatherings, masks, and so on, especially in the dorms. Bear in mind that an infraction to these rules may result in immediate cancellation of your accommodation contract, which is then something we have to, and we hate to, report to your home universities. And above all, please contact your faculty coordinators or us at the Center for International Cooperation as soon as you have any problems. We are here for you, and your safety and security are our prime concerns. I hope that despite all these constraints, your stay in Brno will be agreeable and fruitful. Not only am I sure you will be able to learn new and exciting things at the university, but, and this is something your teachers should not know perhaps, during a study abroad semester, the things of real importance regularly happen outside the classroom. Meeting new friends from all around the world, living on your own, and what is more, in an environment that is new in many aspects. All that will form your personality and will form it to an extent you will understand and appreciate perhaps only a few years after you have returned to your home country. So, thank you once again for being in Brno. Good luck, be reasonable, enjoy your semester at Masaryk University, and enjoy life.
Let me follow with the introductory presentation about Masaryk University.
Hello and welcome at Masaryk University. No matter where you are, you may be in Brno or you may be anywhere all around the world. So welcome once again. I would like to start these sessions with giving you some basic facts about Masaryk University. Right now, I'm sitting in the building you see on your screens, and the statue you see in front of the building is statue of Tomáš Garrigue Masaryk, the first president of Czechoslovakia. Masaryk University was founded in 1919 and right now has about 32,000 university students at all levels and 10 faculties, with more than 200 departments, institutes, and clinics. To give you an idea how wide range of study fields Masaryk University has, let me name you all the Masaryk University faculties. There is a faculty of medicine, arts, science, and law, then faculty of education, economics and administration, social studies, informatics, sports studies, and last but not least, faculty of pharmacy. Masaryk University academic year consists of 2 semesters. Autumn semester starts usually in September and ends in January, and is followed with 6-week long examination period. Spring semester starts in February and ends in late May, again followed with 6-week long examination period. Examination period may be long, but you can finish earlier. You can also resit in case you fail the course, or even if you don't like the course, you can resit. Masaryk University has its own study and examination regulations that apply not only to local degree students, but to all students, including exchange students. So I would really recommend you to go through the document to see what you can do and what you cannot do. Just a few words about Masaryk University grading system, because it may differ to what your home university uses for grading students. We use European Credit Transfer System, shortly ECTS. We require students to take at least 20 ECTS credits a semester, and we recommend them to take around 30, which is the recommended amount of credits per semester. I would also like to emphasize that there are only two types of evaluation at Masaryk University. First is a letter grade for exams, which is A, B, C, D, E for passing and F for failing. And the other type of evaluation is only pass-fail. So make sure you take only courses with the type of evaluation your home university recognizes. Masaryk University is very serious about fighting plagiarism because we found it as a very serious academic offense, and we make sure that all the students know about the academic ethics at Masaryk University. So make sure you cite properly. You always list the sources you used for putting your text together. And we also have an application in the information system that detects plagiarism automatically. So make sure you follow the instructions by the teachers about academic ethics. Masaryk University has no central library, which means that every faculty, sometimes even a department, has its own library, but no matter which faculty you are a student at, you can join the faculty library at the old university. You just need your IC card, and then you'll be able to borrow books from all the libraries at Masaryk University. Masaryk University has quite decent information system. Everyone at the university uses for administration, for course registration, for communication with students. We also use the EduRAM university network for Wi-Fi, and all the Masaryk University halls of residence and other premises are Wi-Fi, so feel free to use it with your Masaryk University identification number and a secondary password as your login details. There are several student canteens at Masaryk University with very decent prices for student meals. You can order your meals in advance, and there are various types of cuisines offered. Masaryk University has about 4,000 beds for students, for local students, and also for international students. And we would like to recommend you to follow the updated news about the accommodation rules and about the COVID fighting measures, because they may vary quite often, and you will be given all the details about the rules. Usually there is a message board at the reception area, so you can also see what is specific for particular halls of residence there. The IC card is the only student card that is used at Masaryk University for the identification of students and also for the administration of different activities at Masaryk University. You will be provided the card at the beginning of semester after you get photographed and after you pay the fee, and then you can use it freely wherever you go at the university. There is also a chip in the card, so you may need it for entering the halls of residence or for entering the computer labs. You can also use it for borrowing books in Masaryk University libraries. In addition to that, you can also get the ESN card, Erasmus Student Network card. If you become a member of ESN, you will get the card, and you can use the card for getting different discounts or for entering the activities ESN organize.
So you learn about Masaryk University, but as you are coming as exchange students at Masaryk University, we as a Center for International Cooperation also prepared some important details for you. So let me now play a video about the Center for International Cooperation and the activities we do.
Hello, I would like to say a few words about who we are, what we do, and I will also make a few comments about the admission folder. This admission presentation is for students of various programs, such as ISEP, students coming from Masaryk University Partner Institution, Checkmates, Central European Studies Program, and last but not least, students coming within the Erasmus ICM program. I work for Center for International Cooperation, that is the central level unit at Masaryk University that deals mainly with exchange students. You can see the web page of our center, which is cic.mu.cz, where all the information is available for you to look at. We are responsible for administration of your mobility, so we deal with the course enrollment and course registration. We issue the transcript of records. We also communicate with your home university about your mobility. In case you receive a scholarship, we will be the unit that sends the scholarship to you, and we also issue the IC card. In comparison to the ESN Munibrno, it is a student organization run by students for students. They do out of the school activities, trips, social events, sports, buddy, and other programs, which may be in this semester limited regarding the COVID fighting measures, but ESN will update you on weekly basis about the activities they do. This is the main landing page of our office. And if you go to the section Student from Abroad, you will see there various links you can take advantage of. Our team of incoming students consists of 3 people. I am Martin. I work very closely with Christina, who is responsible for Erasmus incoming students from Europe, and Marketa, who is our assistant. Right now, I would love to say a few words about the folder and the items that will be in the folder you will get today. Let me start with Survival Kit. That is a concise brochure about important details you should know and that should help you to survive your stay at Masaryk University. It contains contact details for various units, various offices at the university, emergency numbers, and also further details I will be talking about in a moment. So you can then just look in the folder to see further details. There is a to-do list, which is a list of activities you are supposed to do after your arrival or within the semester. There are compulsory activities, there are also voluntary activities. So please go through the whole list and you will be also given a deadline, list of deadlines at the end to double check you meet all of them. Another page that is part of the survival kit is a division of steps every student has to take in order to register with the Foreign Police or Ministry of Interior Asylum Office. So please follow this chart to find out what will be your responsibility in terms of registration with Foreign Police or Ministry of Interior Asylum Office. Every student who arrived to Masaryk University has to fill out a confirmation statement with the date of arrival and also with further details about the steps taken after the beginning of semester. We also added confirmation of study to your folder. This confirmation is in Czech and you can use it for various purposes, such as confirmation of your student status if you are opening a bank account, or just simply showing your student status to anyone else.
Now let me say a few words about Masaryk University IC card. It's a card you can use within the university for entering Masaryk source of residence, for borrowing books in libraries, for entering the PC rooms, for printing and photocopying in computer labs, for collecting your meals in students' canteen. For those of you who managed to pay for the card online and who also upload the photograph in the Masaryk University information system, we printed the card and the card will be ready to be collected today in the afternoon for the collection session. For those of you who haven't managed to nor to pay nor upload the photograph in the information system, the card will be ready later in the course of the beginning of semester, and we will email you the card is ready and you can collect it in our office. The card can be also used for getting different discounts in the city or when traveling around the Czech Republic or around Europe. Brno has a very decent system of public transportation and offers student discount for transportation pass in case the student is younger than 26. You can get 50% discount, and we recommend students to purchase 3 months long coupon rather than a month coupon because it's more reasonable. Students with student discount passes can purchase only electronic transportation pass within the Brno ID web pages. We already emailed you the procedure how to do it,
and how to purchase the transportation pass online. Students with no student discount can purchase the regular transportation pass with regular fare. For traveling on Brno transportation, you can also purchase a single ticket right on the vehicle using your contactless card. So there is no necessity to have the transportation pass. You can use the single tickets to travel around Brno as well. We also prepared vouchers for you within the orientation week package. So if you purchase the orientation week package, you will find the vouchers in your folder that will be distributed to you either today in the afternoon or in the course of the orientation week if you come later. There are 4 vouchers on the sheet and they are valid by the October the 3rd. So please take advantage of the vouchers and visit the interesting sites in the city.
As the main purpose of yours is the academic content, academic courses, and we know that Masaryk University may have a different system for course registration and the grading system. That is why we also prepared a presentation or introduction to course registration. So let me play it for you right now.
This section talks about course registration and course enrollment, which is very important for every Masaryk University student to be familiar with, because it's crucial for the students to have the course registration for the correct courses. Masaryk University uses information system for the course registration and course enrollment at is.uni.cz. We also provided you with IS guidelines, and you can also access the YouTube video for course registration tutorials. Your profile in the information system course registration section lists all your courses you have been registered so far. In case there is any trouble with the course registration, you can see a red note with the following notes, such as offered to the study fields other than yours, not meeting the prerequisites, or you cannot enroll in the course since there are no more vacancies in it. In case this happens and you see the red note, you need to apply for the exception online. There are devoted times for submitting the online exception, so please follow the dates you will find at the course description in the information system. The application goes online to the course teacher, and it is the course teacher that makes the final decision either to approve you for the course or to reject you. There are also YouTube tutorials how to apply for the exception, or you can join the IS training tomorrow for the further information. You can make changes to your enrollment list within 2 first weeks of classes. The semester starts on 13th of September, and you can make changes only until the 3rd of October 2021. You can add courses, you can remove courses in the meantime, but the list that will be available on the 3rd of October will be the final list, and this list will be also listed on your transcript of records. So please do not keep the courses you do not run on your transcript of records on the enrollment list. What is also important for you to know what are the course completion requirements. So please make sure you talk to your professors at the beginning and you are familiar with the requirements for completion. Masaryk University requires every student to complete at least 20 ECTS credits a semester, which is the minimum requirement. And in case you receive less than 20 ECTS credits, you may lose part of your scholarship, or your home university will be informed about the fact you received less than 20 ECTS credits. Keep also in mind that there might be a different course completion than you are used to from your home university. There are in general two of them. First, courses completed by exam, and you receive a letter grade at the end with grades A, B, C, D for passing and F for failing. The other type of completion is pass-fail, which means that there will be only information that you passed or you failed, but there will be no letter grade. So please make sure your home university knows about which type of courses you have, and you will be transferring back home. I would also like to invite you for IS training that will be organized tomorrow, and you will be able to have hands-on experience on the information system, including course registration, course enrollment, application for exception.
Another important aspect of your student experience, student life at Masaryk University will be accommodation. So let me now say a few words about the accommodation, how it is organized, and how to pay for your orientation, for your accommodation at Masaryk University Halls of Residence.
I have already covered the introduction to the university. I also talk about the course registration and course enrollment. And right now, I will say a few words about accommodation. Masaryk University offers approximately 4,000 beds for university students. No matter they are coming for degree or they are exchange students, the same rules apply. The list of important documents, such as rules for the accommodation, are available on our web pages in the section Accommodation, or are also accessible on the web pages of the accommodation services. So I really recommend you to go through the documents because you agreed with them by signing the accommodation contract. Just to summarize the main rules for the Masaryk University Halls of Residence, as far as the COVID measures are concerned, they may vary day by day. So I would really recommend you to check the message board at the reception area in each Halls of Residence to make sure you know what are the latest COVID fighting measures. In addition to that, no parties in students' rooms or gatherings in the corridors are allowed. Students should also adhere to the night time, which is a time from 10 p.m. to 6 in the morning, and students should not disturb the fellow students by shouting, by playing loud music, by disturbing them in general setting. So please make sure you follow these basic rules, because in case you violate any of them, you may be excluded from the halls of residence, or at least your home university will be informed about the violation. We will also talk about the security and safety in the halls of residence. during the emergency and safety presentation that will take place tomorrow. You need the ISIC card to get in the halls of residence, and it's not allowed to enter the halls of residence you are not staying in right now. And make sure that you are aware of the videos or cameras that are shooting the entrance areas or various areas in the halls of residence, because it could be also used to document the activities taking place in the halls. The web pages of the accommodation services are skm.muni.cz, and it gives you further details about the accommodation, about the rules, about the contact details, etc. What I would like you to draw attention to is a section that is called Your Accommodation, that is available in the left menu. And if you go to this section, you can either enter ISCAM, which is the application for your accommodation details, or SUPO, which is the application for rent payments. Let me say a few words about the rent payments. If you click on SUPO from the SKM web pages, it takes you to SUPO statement, to SUPO section of another system. And if you click on account balances in the left menu, you will get the exact amount of money you need to pay for your rent. After your arrival to the halls, there are two items to pay. First is the remainder of the security deposit. You have already paid the first part of the security deposit when booking the place in the halls of residence. At that point, you paid 2,000 crowns. The full remainder equals the month's rent. So the month's rent is approximately 4,200. And as you have already paid 2,000, you need to pay the remainder, which is approximately 2,200. In addition to the remainder of the deposit, you also pay for your first month's rent. The month's rent is based on a day rent, so the rents for September depends on your date of arrival to Brno. The rent for October will be 31st times a day rent, so approximately 4,200. So within 10 days after your arrival, you need to pay the remainder of the security deposit and first month's rent. And if you log in into SUPO, you will see how much money you are supposed to pay. Keep in mind that it's really 10 days after your arrival, you need to pay for your rent. For the next month, the accommodation services release the information about how much money you pay for the given month at the beginning of each month, and you have time by 10th day of the given month to cover your rent in the halls of residence. The halls of residence rent also varies by different residences. So it is not the same at all the residences. Now I would like to share with you further details on how to pay for your rent. There are two simple ways how to do it. First, if you have your bank card and you go to SUPO, you pay with your card in SUPO, or you can go to the reception desk and pay by your bank card at the reception desk. telling the receptionist how much money you want to charge on Supo and pay with your card. In addition to that, you can also use the credit recharging stations that are located at all faculties, including A Block 3 at Vinaska House of Residence. And you need your Masaryk University IC card and cash to charge your Supo with this Supo credit recharging stations. And last but not least, you can also make a bank transfer from your home bank or from your check-based bank towards Masaryk University bank account.
So you have learned about the university, you have learned about Center for International Cooperation. I talk about courses and course registration and accommodation. And right now, I would like to share with you the Orientation Week program. Some of you who paid for the Orientation Week, so you can take advantage of all those activities. And for those of you who haven't paid for the Orientation Week, there are only some compulsory activities prepared, or you can pay on the spot at two activities within the Orientation Week. So before I start with the Orientation Week introduction, I would like to return back to one of my comments in one of those videos in the course registration, where I said that there is a 2 weeks after the beginning of semester for making the changes to your enrollment list. And I mentioned the date 3rd of October as the final date, but I have to correct it because as the semester starts on September 13th plus 2 weeks, it's 26th of September. So 26th of September will be the last date for you to make the changes in your course registration and course enrollment list. And right now, let me say a few words about the Orientation Week. The Orientation Week is you sign up for the different activities within the Orientation Week. Is always application, and as a product of that, you were supposed to generate a ticket. The ticket lists all the activities you were assigned to with the time and also with the place where the activity takes place. So please have the ticket with you because we will require you to show it to us at the different activities. As for today, today is the main admission day, and the admission presentation, the online stream is in progress. It will be followed by ESN presentation in a moment, where the president of ESN will come and say a few words about the ESN activities. Then I will talk very briefly about Erasmus ICM organizational details. And at 11, there is a student activities fair in Zoom where we will introduce you to clubs and organizations that provide different services, student-based services. After lunch, there will be also in-person admission that will take place in Scala, in the cinema Scala, and where you will be able to register for ESN. You will be also able to register for the trips, and we will give you your IC card and a folder. As for tomorrow, in the morning, we start with emergency and safety presentation. We will also introduce the Masaryk University Information System because we know it's not always easy to get familiar with the system of the different school. Then we will introduce Masaryk University on social channels. And Language Center will also say a few words about the activities they do. Also, Center for Students with Special Needs will introduce their activities. And after we finish with this morning presentation, Christina and I will give you time on in MS Teams to ask questions about your Orientation Week or about your studies at the university. On Wednesday, we start early in the morning at 8 with survival check. So there will be 3 sessions of survival check Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. There will be also interaction at faculties, which is compulsory for students of the certain faculty. So if you are an exchange student but taking courses from certain faculty, you should go for the introduction. And there will be welcome party organized by ESN. Thursday, again, in the morning, survival check, then Czech Sign Language course organized by Center for Students with Special Needs, and very popular activity, pub crawl and coffee crawl in the afternoon. Friday, the last session of survival check and karaoke, again organized by ESN. And Saturday, chill out day with ESN. But as I said, Adela, the president of the ESN, will talk about it in a moment. So after this presentation, the ESN presentation will follow, and then I will say a few words about the Erasmus ICM organization and administration. So it is only, the last session of Erasmus ICM is only for Erasmus ICM students. So I wish you all the best, and let me now give space for to Adela to introduce the ESN. I will just share the presentation. Here it is. Now it's turn for Adela to join.
Okay, so hello, my name is Adela, and I'm currently the president of Esm Recitation, which stands for Erasmus Student Network. So who are we? We are the students of the Masaryk University that are also volunteers. So we all do this because we love what we do. We are the ones who pick you up. So if you have a buddy, this may already happened. We also organize different events for you, and we try to make this semester the best time of your life. So whenever you need something, you can approach us and we'll be there for you. We are a student organization all across Europe, so you can find us in 42 countries and approximately 540 universities. So there is a high chance that there is ESN section in your university as well. This is us. As you can see, we like what we do, and this is not all of us, but many more are here as buddies as well. And this is the 7 people that are currently leading the section for this year. So if you need something, you can just approach us, and we will navigate you and help you with whatever you need. We also have a mascot. His name is Eugene, and he's a crocodile. So there is a high chance you will see a lot of crocodiles around our office. And what's our vision? Actually, it's to create an international community at Masaryk University and to connect foreign and local students and to help exchange students to integrate into the life in the Czech Republic. Plus, we also organize different events for our members and help them develop themselves. So what we organize and what you can look forward to during the semester. Firstly, is the country presentations. These will happen every Wednesday at the Faculty of Economics. And basically, you will get a chance to present your country. And in the beginning, there is always a food tasting as well, and it's a super cool event. And there is also a competition during the whole semester. So in the end, you will be able to win some pretty cool prizes if you make a cool presentation. Then every Tuesday we will have quiz nights in one of the pubs near to the city center. So you can make a team and come compete and maybe learn some new things. Then we will have language courses. These will happen in our office. And you can either become a teacher and teach your mother language, or be the student and teach and learn the language of your friends. Then we organize different cultural events, which means different trips and visits to theaters or different interesting places around Brno or close to here. Of course, we cannot forget about sports. This semester you can look forward to at least bouldering, volleyball, there will be a running challenge, and also Erasmus Cup, which is a competition in small football. Then we have something called causes. So you can see there are 6 of them. And usually these are the events that are concentrating more on raising awareness on certain topics. So this means we had a first aid course, visit to a dog shelter, cleaning of the zoo. We also planted trees. Then we had dinner in the dark, when you can try how it is to be blind. Or Erasmus in schools, when you will get a chance to present your country and your Erasmus experience to high schoolers. In Brno, we are not the only ESN section. As you can see, the crocodile is our mascot, but then there is ESN section in the Technical University and Mendel University as well. So together we form the ESN Brno United, and we organize some of the events together. And the main ones are the special parties, which means tram party, boat party, and Erasmus night. So make sure not to miss them, because they're always really cool. Then we cooperate with one lady that organizes these 4 trips for you. So you will get more information about it later in the afternoon in Scala Cinema. And how can you join us? So firstly, you need to register in the Fiesta system. However, if you already have a buddy, that means that you registered. Then you will be able to buy the ESN card and get a welcome pack. You can do it today in the Scala Cinema, and the fee for it is 500 Czech crowns. We do not accept the credit card, so please come with cash. And you will also need a photo to make the card. And then you can register the card on esncard.org, which will allow you to use some of the discounts that the card has. What's in the welcome pack? For example, you can find there a SIM card, wine and beer opener, some badges, stickers, cup, paper stick-ons, and so on. So we hope you will like it. And regarding the SIM card, you will get a local Czech phone number. The first month is free, and then you have 50% off. And together with that, you will get 3 gigabytes of data. However, there are some other special offers as well with more gigabytes. So we will know more the information from the welcome pack. We also have a cooperation with Ryanair. So if you buy the ESN card, you will get 4 one-way flights with 10% discount, plus free checked-in luggage up to 20 kilos, which means that the 500 crowns for the welcome pack and the ESN card will get back to you pretty quickly. That's not all. You will also get free entry to most of our events and a discount to the special events and some others as well. Then you will get discounts all around Brno, Czech Republic, and Europe, because we have a lot of partners. So you can find all the discounts in our website or the esncard.org, and you can later use it when you get back home or when you travel around Europe. Plus, you will support the ESN community, because by this we'll be able to organize cooler events for you. Where you can find us. So firstly, we have the main office in Komenského náměstí. It's the same building with the Masaryk statue in the front, and the same building where the CZS is. We'll be there from Monday till Thursday from 5 till 7. Plus, we also have an office at Vinařská dorms, where we'll be on Tuesdays from 5 till 7, and it's in the building A2 in the cellar. We also have some promo materials which you can buy. So there are t-shirts, socks, and tote bags. So if you want to bring some souvenirs back home, then this is a cool way to do so. To stay tuned, you can join our Facebook group. It's called Masaryk University Exchange Students Autumn 2021, when we post all the important information. So if you join it, you won't miss anything. You can also download an ESN app where there are all the discounts and different tips around Brno. So if you scan the QR code, you will be able to download it. And then you can follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube. We also have LinkedIn, and we are maybe starting TikTok, so maybe you will see some videos there. So that's it for now, and we're really looking forward to see you during the orientation week. Firstly, it's of course the Scala today, but then pub crawl tomorrow in the evening. Then on Wednesday, it's the welcome party. Thursday, it's the international dinner with the after party. Friday, karaoke, and Saturday, it will be a barbecue in Vinařská dorms. So that's it for me now. You can ask questions if you have any, or I will see you during the orientation week and then later during the semester.
Thank you, Adela, very much for your introduction. And I would just to emphasize that the in-person meetings in Scala Cinema starts at 1 p.m. However, you had to assign for a particular time. So please do not come all at 1, but follow the times you assigned for within the orientation week ticket. And so this is everything for the whole group. But I would like to ask those students coming within the Erasmus ICM to stay, because I will have important information about the administration of their stay at Masaryk University. So let me play a video first, and then I will follow up with the live presentation.
This presentation will add several points towards the presentation I already did about the Masaryk University exchange students. The reason I am talking to the Erasmus ICM students separately is that there are several administration steps other students not necessarily do, but the Erasmus ICM students have to do it. So let me introduce you first how the administration of the Erasmus ICM program is at Masaryk University. The institutional coordinator is Mrs. Osulchova. I work as the administrator of the mobilities, so I'm your primary contact at Masaryk University in terms of the administration, scholarship, and of course, registration and enrollment. At the faculty level, there is one important person that is called departmental coordinator. That is the person that signs your learning agreement, and is also a person that you should get in touch with regarding the course enrollment and course advising. The folder you will get in the afternoon will receive all the documents I will be talking about. All the documents will be sent to you by email, and there will be your faculty and your faculty departmental coordinator's name on the name tag of the folder. There will be also an email address, so you can freely email your coordinator to make the first contact. One of the documents you will find in your folders is confirmation of arrival. Every ICM student has to sign at the beginning. So please fill out your personal details and sign it under the section confirmation of arrival. And please bring it to my office within the week of your arrival. I really need this form as a hard copy. You don't necessarily need to bring it in person and talk to me, but you can also leave it in the mailbox that is just next to the main entrance door to our office on the 3rd floor on Komenského Square. Additional important document is grant agreement. That is the agreement we base the scholarship on. So by signing this agreement, by both parties, you and us, we will be able to transfer or to give you the scholarship. So please read it carefully. There are 2 copies, so please sign both of them. And again, bring the form to me within the week of your arrival. As far as the scholarship is concerned, you will receive a scholarship from the Erasmus ICM program in amount of €800 per 30 days. What you need to do in order to get it is to apply for scholarship. It is an official procedure how the students receive the scholarship, and I will send you the instructions and I will talk about them in a moment. The second step is to give up the right to appeal for the scholarship. After you apply for the scholarship, we will enter it to the system and you will need to give up your right to appeal. I will also give you further instructions by email. Once this is done, you will receive a special number. You will take to the cash register office in the rector's office, and they will give you the scholarship, the first installment. You need to have your passport with you. As for the application for scholarship, you will receive an email and then you will enter the dates of your stay here at Masaryk University, and then you will confirm it. Based on this, we will send you the scholarship. We will give you the scholarship. That is what I have already mentioned, that the official procedure is to confirm the scholarship by the vice rector. So once the vice rector does it, you will receive an email with the information that you can give up your right to appeal. Once you do it, we will be able to give you the money right away. If you wait for 30 days for the given period, we will be able to give you the money only after 30 days. The scholarship will be provided to you in 3 installments. After arrival, you receive 50%. In a half of your stay, you receive additional 30%. And the rest, 20%, will be transferred to you approximately 14 days before you leave. Just to remind you that the scholarship is €800 for 30 days of stay, and every day counts. So approximately it is €27 per day. And if you make your stay shorter here, you will also receive the scholarship covering the number of days you were here. The minimal length of your stay here at Masaryk University is 3 months. You cannot stay for the shorter period of time. In addition to the scholarship, we will also provide you with the travel reimbursement up to the travel cost ceiling. We will do it within the second installment, and you have to email us the supporting documents for the travel reimbursement, such as boarding passes or invoices for your tickets. But I will provide you further details soon. As for the credit requirements for the semester to keep the full scholarship, we require 20 ECTS credits semester.
So let me now follow up with a presentation that also add some important details about the learning agreement and other stuff. As most of you have already filled out and get signed the learning agreement before your arrival, it is okay, but we suppose that you will make changes to your enrollment list. So you will add or remove courses in comparison to the original learning agreement. So that is why you have to change the learning agreement and you reflect those changes in the section that is called during the mobility. So as I said that the 26th of September is the deadline for making changes to your enrollment list in the information system. In addition to that, you need to reflect these changes in the learning agreement. So there is an interim deadline for that, which is 29th September 2021. And all you need to do is to fill out the form and then get it signed by your home university and then send it to me or upload it to the ISOS application, and then I will take care of the signatures from the Masaryk University. So from the academic advisor of Masaryk University or the respective faculty, and also mine. Here you see this section during the mobility, and you'll see that those courses you kept and were already listed on your original learning agreement, you do nothing with them. And to this section during the mobility, you add only courses that are either added and you indicate it in the column edit component, or that were deleted and you indicate it in the deleted component. If you fill it out, then you get it signed by your home university, by you, and you send it to me. As far as the signatures are concerned, there has to be usually 5 signatures by you, then 2 signatures from your home university, a departmental coordinator and Erasmus coordinator. In case there is only one coordinator at your home university, this is fine with us as well. At the end of Masaryk University, there must be a departmental coordinator signature and also mine signature. But I will take care of the departmental coordinator signature. I just need the form to be submitted towards me. Additional deadline for you, which is the travel reimbursement. I've already covered that. I will send you further instructions and I will send you the reimbursement form. But I also want you to fill it out as soon as possible, but not later than 29th of September. I will need the tickets, I will need the airfare invoices, boarding passes, bus tickets, train tickets, everything we can base your application for reimbursement on. Tomorrow in the afternoon, I prepared a MS Teams session for you to ask questions about the Erasmus ICM program. So here is the link within the presentation, but I will also send you the link by email. So you will have chance to just click on it and join me tomorrow, September the 7th at 2 p.m. and you will be able to ask questions, no matter you have already arrived or you are still up to come because you are waiting for your visa. So that is everything from my end for today. I expect you to join us for the Zoom Student Activities Fair that starts at 11 o'clock. And then we will see each other in person in the afternoon in Scala Cinema. If there are any questions or comments in the chat, I will spend a few minutes after the presentation with answering your questions. So have a fruitful semester and enjoy.